So, good morning, one and all. Good evening, and I'm very happy to inform you all that we have successfully completed 13th health workshop at our premises in Vishakhapatnam, and around 60 participants have participated in this workshop, and we have performed really unique and very effective cleansing therapies for all the participants. Around 47 participants have taken this deep detoxification therapy called Senka Prakshalana, and almost all of them have underwent through other prakriyas like Jalaneti, Sutraneti, have learnt Bhastrika Pranayama, Surya Chandra Bhedi. So all these things is one part, a part of yoga. And we have also completed the holistic human health syllabus. And I'm happy to also announce this news to you that the physical copy of holistic human health book has been published. So interested people can order it online, or you can download the ebook from AICTE website. So along with the syllabus, we have also conducted practical Ayurveda sessions, health sessions, and workshop was successful. We got wonderful feedback from the participants. Last month, one of the participants of this weekly refresher, Joseph Jera sir, also has participated in it and is regularly using the health tracker and sending the health tracker. And many people are getting benefited. They are giving wonderful feedback after attending and continuing the activities using the tracker to track their activities. They are getting really great change in their life. So next month, in the month of April, again we have workshop in English language. Anyone who is interested in attending this workshop in English language can register. We have already shared the registration link, so we will once again share it with you people in to the email and also in the WhatsApp group if you are there in the WhatsApp group. So this workshop is entirely free of cost. You don't have to pay anything for this workshop. Food, accommodation, and entire workshop is free of cost. So that is about the announcement part. So anyone having any questions, they can ask me either regarding the workshop or anything else you want to ask me. You can ask me before we go into the session. Okay. Namaste, Vaishali ji.
नमस्ते भैया।
Namaste, Vaishali ji.
या नमस्ते। आपके सेशंस तो बहुत अच्छे रहते हैं और एवरी टाइम हमें कुछ नया ही सुनने को मिलता है। लास्ट टाइम आपने जो लिया था रिगार्डिंग नेक एक्सरसाइज एंड बैक पेन, सो दैट आई माइट हैव हर्ड थर्ड टाइम, बट स्टिल लग रहा था कि हाँ और कुछ मिल रहा है ऐसे। तो एवरी टाइम वी आर गेटिंग कुछ तो नया मिल ही जाता है। आज मुझे आपको एक पूछना था, पूछ सकते हैं?
हाँ, पूछिए ना वैशाली जी।
हाँ, तो अगर नीम सॉरी लेग के जो नेल्स रहते हैं उसमें अगर बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है तो उसके लिए रेमेडीज क्या है?
लेग में बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन?
लेग नहीं, नेल्स में।
नेल्स में, ओके ओके ओके।
या और कैसे है कि वो किसकी वजह से होता है, वो रीजन एंड रेमेडीज?
शरीर में कहीं पे भी इन्फेक्शन हो रहा है, इसका मतलब है कि हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम वीक है।
अच्छा।
यदि हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम स्ट्रांग रहता है तो कहीं पे भी इन्फेक्शन हो शरीर में, वहां पे हमारा डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म जाता है और वहां पे बैक्टीरिया या फंगस या वायरस, कोई भी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म है, उसको मार देता है और हमको सेफ स्टेट में रखता है। और वैसा नहीं हो रहा है तो उसका मतलब ये है कि हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम वीक है। तो इसको स्ट्रांग बनाने के लिए हमें क्या करना है, ये सोचना है। लोकली हम कुछ ऐसे एंटी फंगल और एंटी बैक्टीरियल एप्लीकेशंस कर सकते हैं, और वहां पे सर्कुलेशन को इम्प्रूव करना पड़ता है। नॉर्मली जहाँ पे नेल्स होते हैं, वहां पे जब भी इन्फेक्शन होता है तो नेल जो पार्ट बाहर दिख रहा है, जो बाहर ग्रो हो रहा है, वो तो डेड पार्ट है जो स्किन से बाहर आ रहा है। स्किन को चिपक के जो है वो लिविंग पार्ट है। और वहां पे ब्लड सर्कुलेशन होता है, लेकिन जब ब्लड सर्कुलेशन ठीक से नहीं होता है तो वहां तक हमारा जो वॉरियर सेल्स है, डब्ल्यूबीसी है, वहां तक पहुंच नहीं पाते हैं और वहां का इन्फेक्शन को कम नहीं कर पाते हैं। तो पहले वहां का सर्कुलेशन को बढ़ाना है। सर्कुलेशन को बढ़ाने का बहुत ही सिंपल तरीका है, रेगुलर एप्लीकेशन ऑफ ऑयल। तो नेक फिंगर के रूट से टिप तक हमें ऑयल से मसाज करना है विथ प्रेशर, ताकि वहां सर्कुलेशन बढ़े। खाली फिंगर को के लिए नहीं, पूरा लेग को मसाज करने से, ऊपर से नीचे तक मसाज करने से सर्कुलेशन इंप्रूव होता है। और जब सर्कुलेशन इंप्रूव होता है तो ऑटोमेटिकली वहां का रीच जो है, नॉर्मली लिम्फ ग्लैंड्स में ये डब्ल्यूबीसी रहते हैं, और जहां जहां इन्फेक्शन है वहां तक लिम्फ के जरिए ये डब्ल्यूबीसी जाते हैं और वहां इन्फेक्शन से फाइट करते हैं। वहां तक जाने के लिए सर्कुलेशन को इम्प्रूव करना बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो वैसा अगर सर्कुलेशन इम्प्रूव होता है तो थोड़ा बेटर हो जाएगा। और लोकली थोड़ा एंटी माइक्रोबियल लेपम्स हैं, जो जैसे महातिक्त लेपम है, कोई भी आयुर्वेदिक या होम्योपैथिक या एलोपैथिक, कोई भी एंटी माइक्रोबियल एप्लीकेशंस हैं, उनको लगा सकते हैं। उसके साथ साथ हम क्या कहते हैं, जब भी हम ऑयल मसाज करते हैं, ऑयल मसाज के बाद त्रिफला डिकॉक्शन में फिंगर को डुबाने के लिए बोलते हैं। हम एक चेयर में बैठ सकते हैं, एक छोटा सा कटोरी में त्रिफला डिकॉक्शन लगा के भर के उसमें फिंगर को डुबाएंगे। वैसे करने से वहां का इन्फेक्शन थोड़ा कम होता है। और इसके साथ साथ इंटरनली ब्लड को प्यूरिफाई करने वाले और इन्फेक्शन को कम करने वाले कुछ मेडिसिन जो इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रेंथन करते हैं, वैसा ले सकते हैं। बहुत सारे हैं, त्रिफलागो ग्लू, सप्तविंशति ग्लू, ग्रैब, बायोजिस्ट, ऐसे बहुत सारे जो हम लिखते हैं। लेकिन आपके नियरेस्ट डॉक्टर जो रहते हैं वो, तो वैसे आप कर सकते हैं। लेकिन इसमें कॉमन, आप एलोपैथिक डॉक्टर के पास जाएं या होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर के पास जाएं या आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर के पास जाएं, आप कहीं पे भी जाएं और डॉक्टर कुछ भी लिखे, आपको वहां का सर्कुलेशन इंप्रूव करना है। इसके लिए ऑयल मसाज बहुत हेल्प करता है, और फिजिकल एक्टिविटी बढ़ाने से भी इन्फेक्शन कम हो जाता है। और जब भी इन्फेक्शन है बॉडी में, तब फूड अगर अच्छा खाएं, इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रेंथन करने वाले फूड खाएं, ज्यादा वेजिटेबल्स खाएं, ज्यादा फ्रूट्स खाएं और ज्यादा फ्रेश खाएं। प्रोसेस्ड किया हुआ, ज्यादा ओवर कुक्ड फूड या रखे हुए प्रिजर्व्ड फूड खाने से इन्फेक्शन बढ़ता है, बॉडी का इम्यून सिस्टम वीक हो जाता है। तो इसलिए ये सारे चीजें हमें माइंड में रखते हुए डॉक्टर के एडवाइस के साथ साथ हमें भी लाइफस्टाइल में चेंज करना है। वैसे करने से मैक्सिमम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाता है। So, hope I am clear, Vaishali ji.
Yes, yes, भैया, I got it. अभी right now I'm using that glucose 200 milligram tablets weekly.
हाँ,
That I'm taking right now.
ओके। आप कोई भी ऑयल ले लीजिए, तिल का तेल या सरसों का तेल।
तिल का है, मैं वो कर रही हूँ, पर रेगुलर नहीं हो रहा है, बीच
हाँ।
बीच में छूट जाता है। तिल का तो वो कर रही हूँ या।
हम्म, वो फिंगर जो है उसके रूट से लेके टिप तक प्रेशर के साथ मसाज करना है, एक ही डायरेक्शन में, ऊपर नीचे नहीं,
ओके,
खाली एक ही
अच्छा,
डायरेक्शन में, रूट से टिप तक।
ओके, ओके,
ओके जी,
या थैंक यू भैया, थैंक
वेलकम जी। तो और कोई क्वेश्चन है या स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक के बारे में सुनना चाहते हैं तो आप पूछ सकते हैं। नहीं तो हमें आई कैन गो अहेड विद द न्यू टॉपिक। तो आज थोड़ा हम खाने के बारे में और खान फूड को कैसे खाएं इसके बारे में थोड़ा डिस्कस करेंगे। ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक है, क्योंकि अगर हम द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट वी आर व्हाट वी ईट, तो अगर हम बहुत ही अच्छा खाना सेलेक्ट करें और वो खाना ठीक से नहीं खाएं, तो ये बॉडी उसको ठीक से अब्जॉर्ब कर नहीं पाता है। तो इसलिए खाने का तरीका, sorry, I'm just continuing in Hindi because I've answered the question in Hindi. So let me switch back to English, which in which I'm more comfortable. Ayurveda says ajalpan ahasan natyushnam natishitalam nati mandam nati drutam ajalpan ahasan tanmana bunjita. Whatever you are eating, it should not be very hot, very cold. You should not eat very slow or very fast. You should not speak while eating. You should not, look at a phone or watch TV, or you know keep your focus elsewhere and eat. That is not the right way of eating. Tan mana bhunjita, your body and mind is completely focusing on the food you are eating. And if you do so, oh, someone says my voice is not audible. Am I audible? Hello. Okay.
You are audible, sir.
Okay. 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 So Ayurveda gives focus, maximum focus on eating food with complete focus. Nowadays, most prestigious institutions like Harvard University and other research institutes are putting more emphasis on the same thing, mindful eating. So eating as mindfully as we do on, like, it's uh, it's very important, because generally we get a lot of distractions. Many people have very less time to interact with their own families, and while eating they get time to spend with their family, so they speak a lot while eating. But I strongly recommend, Ayurveda strongly recommends, while eating you stay focused on food, and later you can concentrate on other things and you can build your relationships. So it's very important to focus completely on what you are eating, because your brain needs to understand the chemical composition of the food which you are eating. So it's very important for you to understand this. Mindful eating is essential part of staying healthy. So you need to practice this mindful eating. So it's very, very important. Just a moment. If you are under a lot of stress and strain, or irritated or angry or agitated or fearful, and at that particular point of time if you are eating food, it can become poison. So it's very important for you to stay in a very peaceful, relaxed, calm state while you eat. So just before eating food, observe yourself, observe your breathing pattern, observe your mind, observe yourself. If yourself is relaxed and focused, peaceful, then it is the right time to have food. If it is not, if you had an argument with your family member of your, or a colleague or a boss, if you are disturbed, if you are worried about something, if you are, deadline, you are tense about completing the deadline or something like that which is bothering you, then be mindful about what's happening in yourself, and then take a deep breath, keep breathing deeply and slowly and in a relaxed way until your mind becomes relaxed, then you have food. So so mindful eating, or you can say conscious eating, it is a practice of being fully attentive to your food, and also not just your food, your feelings, your mental state while you are having food. And you should only eat when your previous meal got digested. So you need to observe whether you're hungry or not. If you are not hungry, you can skip the meal, or you can take a very light meal. And also be observant about the time when your body says, almost I am full. So how much you have to eat, that is also something you have to consciously observe. So you need to engage all your sense organs, your eyes, your ears, your skin, your touch, your tongue, your nose, everything should focus on your food. You should acknowledge the information from all the sense organs. You should also acknowledge the feelings, your state of mental mind, and also physically what your body is trying to communicate with you, whether it is feeling hungry, whether it is not feeling hunger, whether it is already full. These are all the things which you need to observe just before eating food. So if you incorporate this mindful eating into your daily routine, some people think that mindful eating is just chewing more and eating slow. No, it's not just chewing, eating for a slower, longer period of time and chewing it a lot many times. No, it's not just that. Or some people think that choosing the right food itself will solve all the problems. Yes, right food is very essential, but while eating, mindfulness is also important. So it's all about nurturing a more intimate and conscious relationship with what you're eating. So if you learn how to eat mindfully with all your senses focusing on what you're eating, you will enjoy the intricate taste delicacies of each and every ingredient of your meal. And you will also become in tune, go in tune to your body's needs, and you will stop exactly at that moment when you have taken the enough right quantity of food. So let us understand how to practice this mindful eating. So if you are mindful about what's happening inside you, you will be able to choose the right food which is most suitable to your body. One glass of orange juice might nourish my body and energize me, but the same glass of orange juice can become, harmful to another person. Sometimes it can trigger acidity, ulcer, acid production to another person. So if you are observant, you will understand what kind of food is beneficial and what kind of food is not so beneficial to you. So it's very important for you to give proper information to your brain, and then brain should guide the body. No, brain should guiding in the sense, self will guide the brain should produce the right quantity of enzymes and digestive juices. If you are eating very fast and you are, because the food is very tasty, you are eating fast and you are eating more than what you need, and you are ignoring all the signals coming from your body, then obviously that will be harmful. You need to slow down, and you should stop when you are getting a signal from your body that it is full. So slowing down is one of the best ways we can get our mind and body to communicate. You know, body actually gives a signal to the brain that it is full, but this signal comes a bit slow, and most often by the time we get that signal we will be overeating. But when you eat slowly, you slowly observe, and you can observe the change in your body. You can give your body a chance to catch up to your brain, and you will be able to observe the signals your body is trying to communicate. So many people stand and eat, and at that time your body is more into balancing your plate, balancing your body, standing in a right way, holding one plate, a plate with one hand and another plate, a hand to eat, and all those things are many things where your brain is actively involved. But when you're relaxed, when you're sitting down and eating and slowly chewing and eating, so that is actually effective. So you just think about how you can slow down and observe your body, what it is trying to tell you while you're eating, without getting distracted. Some people watch the TV and without any observation they eat slowly, but that is not effective. Be focused and slow down. And you need to observe when your body is telling you that you are hungry and when your body is telling you that it is full. So many people they eat emotionally. When they are upset, when they are depressed, when they are irritated, they eat more. They have to keep it in mind that you are eating to fulfill the needs of the body, to nourish the body, to strengthen the body, not to not to keep yourself happy. For happiness or to deviate yourself from your distress, you should not eat. So when you are tuning and getting into sync with your body, then You will get more information from the body. So when you are under stress, when you are feeling sad, when you are frustrated, when you are lonely, when you are just bored, then you feel like eating. But when your stomach tells you that it is time to eat, and it gives you the proper signal, and you take a right decision according to the signal you get, whether your stomach is growling, whether your energy levels are dropping, feeling a lightheaded. So you need to understand how your body is trying to communicate with you that you need to have food. Of course, when you have a proper circadian rhythm, body will create secrete the enzymes in the right time regularly. You don't have to observe whether the body is getting that hunger feeling or not. But every time you sit for a meal, you have to make sure that your body is ready to have food and your mind is relaxed. So you need to listen deeply to your body's signals for hunger. So, and you need to make a ritual observing how the body is trying to tell you that you are hungry. And you also have to observe whether it is really the hunger or the boredom or stress or anger or irritation which is motivating you to eat. That should not be the case. You need to cultivate a mindful kitchen for mindful eating. So it is better to relax, whether you are sitting and eating with your family or sitting alone. It is very important to eat mindfully. If you are eating mindlessly, even if you are alone, you are watching a TV show or looking at your mobile, or you're randomly looking at your room, your books, or something, or just thinking something about what you have to do after the food or something like that. That is not the right way. So it's very important for you to understand that whether you are alone or whether you are in company, at that time when you are eating, that is the most important time. You should focus completely on what you are eating. It's as simple as it is. So because you have to slow down, don't distract yourself from focusing on food. So it's very important for us to smell the food, touch and feel the food, taste the food, look at the food, focus on the food, sit down, put your food in a plate. Some people directly eat out of the container in which they cook. And if you are eating with others, then you are, speaking with them. This conversation may take away your focus from what your body is trying to convey. So it's very important for you to eat mindfully. And your kitchen, you need to organize your kitchen properly. You need to organize your place where you eat food properly. What you put in your kitchen is very important. If your kitchen is full of healthy food, then you will definitely eat healthy food. If your kitchen is full of unhealthy food, even if you want to eat healthy food, you get the temptation to eat unhealthy food. So it's very important for you to consciously arrange your kitchen, your place where you keep your food, place where you eat in a healthy manner. Okay. And when you are feeling hunger, don't stop and don't eat till your body says no more. I can't eat even a gram more. So there should be some middle way where you are feeling that satisfaction of eating food, but also there is some space left for the stomach to move the food and churn it and make it into a paste. So for that you need to be more mindful. And eating food that is emotionally comforting, which will take away the stress, which will relax us. Sometimes that can be an unhealthy food. Some people get emotional comfort in eating unhealthy food. That is also wrong. You need to understand the motivation behind eating food. So, of course, there are some very good, healthy, nutritious food which can also give you comfort. Nutritious food can also be tasty, satisfying, comforting. But most often, we get comfort, emotional comfort from eating unhealthy food. Think of eating fruits and fresh vegetables and freshly cooked food, hot food. That is actually easy to digest and it is very healthy. And also, after some time, it will make you more emotionally stronger with regular practice. And that healthy food will make you much healthier and happier. So, consciously choose the right food which is living, which is not having lots of preservatives, not over processed food which is wholesome, not separated. All the ingredients are there, not over processed. Food which is more plant based and food which is water rich. Such food which is healthy, you choose that kind of food and understand where this food is coming from. Don't think that the food is an end product. So we need to understand where this food is coming from. So if you ask a kid, he'll say that it is coming from the shop. So how this food is getting manufactured? Who is manufacturing it? What are the things they are using to manufacture this food, to grow these plants? So if you are in connect with the producer of the food, if you are in touch with people who are in outskirts of your city, who are doing putting a lot of effort to make this food like amrita without any chemicals in it, any pesticides in it. So if you are in connection with them, if you make friends with producers, annadata, then most of the time you will get the best food. Now that is a mango season is coming. There are so many farmers who are passionately growing mangoes which are pure without any pesticides, without any you know chemicals, without any chemical fertilizers. So if you know anyone, then put some effort to go to them, give them money and get those healthy mangoes. Our kids, they don't even know what a real healthy mango tastes like. It tastes like it's awesome, yummy, but it should be grown in the right way. So be mindful of the water, soil, and other elements that were part of the food's creation. When you sit down to eat, you need to understand that this food, you know, came to your plate after a lot of effort from so many producers. They have generously spent their time for your well-being. Okay. So that mindfulness while you're eating, gratitude towards the food, and um, awareness about taste of each and every item ingredient inside the food makes the food very useful and healthy. You can effortlessly express gratitude to all the people who gave their time and effort, the elements of the universe that contributed their share, and our friends, our ancestors who shared recipes, and the people who have given their lives to a part of creating your meal. You need to share these things with your kids. With just a little more mindfulness like this, you can begin taking wiser choices about sustainability of this earth, sustainability of your health, sustainability of your health using the right food, not just for you, but entire planet should live healthily. And what we can do for this. So mindful eating includes everything like this. So when you're eating, the single task at hand is eating. Multitasking while eating is bad. You should be able to listen deeply to your body's needs and wants. We all have experienced, you know, eating a cereal, eating while watching a serial, or eating or while watching a movie, or even in a movie theater, you eat popcorn or whatever food you order. You will not be able to enjoy the food at all. And you are distracted, you are not looking at your food, you are not observing the food. It becomes very hard to understand what your body is trying to tell you. So now, after immediately after this session, if you are going to eat food, just have a single task at hand, that is eating. No screens, no distraction. Enjoy. Maybe you can enjoy the company of your family members, but focus on your food. So mindful eating practices. So, like, what we eat, and we eat what we are. If you are in a pleasant mental state, you will be choosing the right food. So mindfulness is observing your mental state before eating food. So you need to practice this. This is a practice. Slow down, listen to your body, do one thing at a time, and you can make some rituals of, you know, normally in Hindu culture, eating food is like doing a puja to Annapurna Devi. So whether you're spiritual or not, you can make it a ritual to focus on what your body is trying to tell you while you are eating food. And also consider, you know reciprocating, or conveying the gratitude to all those people who helped you put the meal in your plate. So please understand that if you are eating past the time when your body is saying that it is full, and you are not understanding your body signals, it is mindless eating. If you are listening to your body and stopping while the body says it is full, then it is mindful eating. If you are eating emotionally, when you are sad, you are bored, where you are lonely, then you are eating mindlessly. If your body is asking for food and stomach is growling, you are feeling that hunger, and then you are eating, then you are eating mindfully. If you are eating alone at random times and random places, and without focusing on your food, then you are mindlessly eating. Even if you are eating with others, you are focusing, and you are eating in fixed time, fixed place, then it is mindful eating. Eating foods that are emotionally comforting, mostly unhealthy food, that is mindless eating. Eating foods that are nutritionally healthy and also delicious, with complete focus on food, that is mindful eating. And if you are multitasking while eating, that is mindless eating. If you are When you are eating, you are just eating, that is mindful eating. So if you are thinking that this meal is an end product, then it is mindless eating. If you are understanding that the food on your plate is an effort of so many people, and you keep that in your mind and eat, that is mindful eating. So I request all of you to just try this once. If you have not eaten it at, it is 8:15 right now. I will be stopping this session because I have to attend another important session urgently. So right now I'll take one or two questions and stop it within 2 minutes. I urge you all to eat mindfully. Try it today and make it a practice. And once you observe the difference, share it with your loved ones, and you see the difference, your health will automatically get corrected. Thank you so much for your patient listening. I can take one or two questions before I close because I have to go to another session. So, if there are no questions, maybe I'll ask Parikshit Bhaiya to close the session.
Sir,
Yes,
I'm myself Suren Saxena from Gwalior.
yes,
Please
sir.
let,
Sir. Yes, sir.
please let me know the appropriate diet in diabetes, which should be avoided and which should be taken. And in diabetes, mostly the hunger comes repeatedly after a few hours. So,
Yes.
what should be the frequency of the meal, and what should be taken so the diabetes may remain under control?
Unlike popular advice that you have to eat small meals regularly every 2 hours, something like that, that is not the right way at all. You need to eat food which is having higher glycemic index and which will slowly release the sugar. Mostly fiber rich food like millets and whole grains, not heavily processed food, which will instantly raise the sugar levels and instantly they fall down, and again you will feel hunger again and again. So food should slowly get digested, and that will help you a lot. You should think of having wholesome food, whole grains, whole vegetables, and absolutely no preserved food for diabetic people. Anything which is not freshly prepared, anything which is coming out of a packet, a tin, a can, anything which is coming out of a refrigerator, anything which is not cooked within 2 3 hours, so that is very bad for diabetic people. Of course,
And
wheat, wheat
what
and
should be
rice, they are okay, but you need to reduce the intake of carbohydrates and increase the intake of fiber, vegetables, fruits. And many people think that diabetics should not eat fruits at all. No, that is not the case. When your sugar levels are high, you can avoid certain fruits like banana, custard apple, jackfruit, mango, and chiku, sapota. But other than that, all other fruits are very good for diabetics. You can have fruits, you can have vegetables, you can have whole food, less rice, less wheat, and more vegetables, more fruits. And regularly, 3 times, 3 meals a day is enough, more than enough. In between, if you feel hunger, you can have fruits.
okay, sir? Thank you.
Welcome. I request admin to close the session because I have to.
Certainly, we have really a nice interaction with you, and we certainly like to have more and more such session. So thank you very much, Sundar Bhaiya, for this interaction. We'll meet next Friday, same time for the more discussion. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. Ji Mamta Ji, namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste ji.
Namaste, everybody.